Snitching in the underworld has become a no-no. You don't snitch because there are repercussions. And so, some way, somehow, the whole society or much of the society seem to be respecting the no snitch philosophy. Now, the word snitching suggests that if you see something happen, don't report to the authorities. That is something happening to others. But it even has gone beyond that, in which even when things are done to you, it is perceived as snitching if you call the cops. Well, I have two experiences like this. A couple weeks ago, many weeks ago, an individual rode off with my motorcycle. He wanted to buy it and he carried on with all this stuff. He doesn't have no money, so he rode off with it. I saw him 6 weeks after. I said, bro, where's my motorcycle? He says, well, as soon as I went around the corner, the cops took it. I said, do you have the paperwork on it? I'll give it in half an hour. When I called the number he gave me, nobody was there that knew him. So I saw him after. I said, what's this you doing, bro? So he's telling me, oh, the cops got the bike. You go and buy it back from them and all that. So I said, bro, why you think you could take my bike and just ride off with it, bro? I mean, you're crazy or what? So he's laughing, he's joking. I mean, people don't rob me like that. I don't look like a coward. I mean, I'll give him a fight if it comes to that. In fact, 2 weeks before that, I had hit a young boy about 14 across his back with a big iron. He was trying to steal the bike, and I warned him that they're going to mutilate me, they're going to kill me, they're going to do this and all that. It went on for like a whole hour. Well, eventually he was going on the bike to ride off, so I took his foot. I said, come off the bike. And he came around the bike to attack me, and his two friends were coming. So I hit him across his back. He ran into the road. I tried to hit him again. He ran. And the other two were coming to take the bike, and then they went back after I approached them again. Same time the cops were coming. I said, this is the man. Well, we had a trial, and he is going to be declared delinquent, and now he's in juvenile hall until he gets to 18 or whatever. So this guy with the bike, I'm saying, and he's pushing drugs at the corner. I'm saying, like, what's going on here, bro? I complained to the cops, and I told them about this guy, and they told me, okay, we're going to see him. They said when we passed there, we didn't see him. So it seems like these cops know these guys, and like they deal with the drugs with their probation, with their, ignorant, looking away or whatever. I'm not sure what's the relationship there, but they're doing drugs at a major intersection, and nothing wrong. And now he steal my bike. So I'm waiting to get the paperwork, and as soon as I get it, I'm going to point him out, this is the man. And he's going to get 2 counts of robbery or larceny or whatever, because he robbed it from me and my girlfriend. Now, I go into certain areas every day doing recycling and so on. So this lady and her husband, they're upset that I'm in the area. They're riding up and down, doing all kind of stuff, and I'm getting it. And when I'm getting it, they say, oh, you're getting all of this and that. Well, go and get it, bro. It's like, it's out there. Go and get it. Now, she had her hand in her pocket. Said, I'm going to shoot you. You got to leave here now. I say, I'm bothering you, man. Look, the Mexicans taking it. You're not worrying them. Why are you bothering me? And he stands up one side and tells her, like, leave the guy alone. He said, you could go ahead and do it. But both of them are, again, on it. Now, she might push me or do me something. And if I defend myself, he's going to join in and, in defense of my wife and all that. And you never know, they might kill me or whatever. But she don't seem to have had a gun. So when I decided to call the cops, she's calling me a snitch. Now, I'm not a snitch. I just want some peace. So when the cops showed up, the cops saying, even if you want to stop. So he pulled in the parking lot. So I went over and said, this lady is threatening to shoot me. He said, man, go home, man, go home. I said, bro, I'm out here recycling, bro. I said, this lady is threatening to shoot me. He said, she ain't gonna shoot you, man, just go home. So I said, I'm gonna call dispatch on you, bro. So he said, okay, come. And he tried to harass me. Now, what's your name? Take my name and date of birth and everything. He says, wait down there. And then she's saying that, oh, he swung at me and all that stuff. So he said, here she swung. Do you want me to take her to jail? I said, come on, man. I said, look, bro. I say, I'm a school teacher, and I'm a first-year law student. I'm not going swinging at nobody. I don't want to fight with nobody, bro. So then he called her, and then he let me go, and I don't know what they talked about. But at the end of it, she said that, I told him that I'm going to get some person to do him in or take care of him if he don't stop coming around here. I don't know what happened. So here was the snitching situation. Maybe people come and shoot up your house. Maybe people have been killed snitching. But then when you call the cops now, they want to take me to jail. I call him because this lady is threatening to kill me. And he's ready to take me to jail. So I'm saying, like, boy. And I've had a lot of experience with this. When I call the cops, they run my name and then they want to take me to jail. A lady cut my hand. The long story short, she cut my hand. I called the cops. She told him that I pull her out the van onto the ground. There is no bruises, nothing on her. They took me to jail, charged me domestic violence. A guy stole my blower. I called the cops. They said that show us the paperwork on it. I have a lawn care business. He doesn't have a business. There's a $500 blower. I say, well, you don't have no paperwork. He said he doesn't have it. That's it. A couple of days after, the guy has it on the street, blowing on the street. So I just left it alone because now what can I do? I can't get it from him just like that. I mean, if I go to take it and a fight ensues and I call the cops, I'm lost already. So some way, somehow, we have to make certain things right. We either have to, when somebody is called in, don't come back and penalize them, or either say, look, the evidence suggests differently, and this person doesn't want to press charge, so go away. But you just can't come and lock up the person that called you. So I really am ambivalent whether I should call the cops for anything, because as long as they come, then I can be a suspect and all this kind of stuff. So unless we change the way the laws are, we're gonna have a problem. And then also, if I complain about a serious crime, I have to show up in court. The attorney can find, where do you live? Where do you work? All them kind of questions, like, who wants to go through that? But if the law should change this, something like this, you don't have to come and show up to court. If we don't find evidence that we could pursue to find this person guilty, then it's over. So we don't want to just say, I saw. Say that he is the person who assaulted that person. The person going to point him out, or we're going to find his fingerprints somewhere, or we can find the assets in his place, or like that. We need to find some evidence like that. As long as we find that, it's on. But, you know, so I'm suggesting that we really have to turn things around, because when snitching becomes so ingrained and nobody wants to complain, then crime becomes rampant and everybody suffers. The country becomes a criminal enterprise. It becomes known as this big third world, robbery. There's people taking your stuff with no recruiter, with no conscience and no law you could go about. So to save this, our image and everything else, we need to find a way so that we could minimize crime. People come forward and say things and get these criminals off the street. We got to do something about this. And snitching should never be a bad word, because we're just trying to have an orderly and modern society.